Hey, how you doing? So good to see you. Great. Glad to have you here on my channel this evening or this morning or whenever you're watching this video. Welcome, welcome. Well, today I'm delving a little bit more into my solo Beatles and solo stuff, and today we're talking about George Harrison's electronic sound. Talking about this album right here. Oh boy, yeah, so kind of let's get into a little bit of history. I had to write down some notes because it's an interesting album, that's for sure. So let's start off. This album was released in May of 1969 on the 9th in America and on the 26th in the UK. So it was definitely a little bit of time span between the album was released in 1969. And it was, let's see, what else can I say? On the U.S. charts, it ranked at 191, and the UK charts, it didn't even chart at all in the UK when this album came out in 1969. So let me show you. This is my American copy, the back of it as well. And this is actually one of the albums to be on the Zapple label, which was kind of neat. So this album and one other album of John Lennon's were on the Zapple, and I don't think Paul or Ringo had anything on Zapple, but this was kind of an experimental label. Kind of went a little fast, but this is the American one. It's very nice, very nice. And this is the listings, which is kind of different that they put it on the piece of paper, which is, you know, nothing on the back, but they show you on the piece of paper the song listing instead of putting it on the back of the jacket, which I thought was kind of uniquely cool, wasn't it? So, and this album was just a little bit of a short run for Zapple, like I said, and kind of neat. This one is my UK pressing. It's got a little bit more of a gloss to it, a little bit more of a darker shine to it. And I'm using some extra different lighting, so if it seems a little like shadowy or different, I'm just, you know, you do different stuff in your videos, and every video is kind of an experiment of trying something different. So maybe the lighting's better, maybe it's worse. I don't know. There you go. There's the Apple label on the UK pressing. So the unique kind of thing I kind of noticed was, let's see if I can do this without dropping them. This is the UK, and this is the American one. Just going to hold it down here, but look, see the difference, how this one's darker than this one? This is the American one, and this is the UK one. You can kind of see a little bit of a difference there in the color texture. The Apple, or Zapple if you want to call it, it's a little bit darker in the UK one. And here's the UK jacket, and here's the American jacket. So kind of notice how the difference is on that. See how this is the American one, it's a little whiter and little fader in the blue up above, and the blue in the UK one's a lot darker looking as well. So here's the back. This is the American and this is the UK. So I just kind of wanted to show you a little bit of different variations of those two albums, of how they were done. And they were done on a Moog synthesizer, which was kind of neat, in 1969. And if you've kind of think, well, gosh, maybe I've heard of a Moog synthesizer. It was done on Abbey Road. So if you hear some of the stuff in there, that's the exact same thing that George used in making this album. And this album is an all-electronic album and all electronic synthesizers and all that kind of stuff. And it's really not an album that I listen to hardly at all. I think it's really for serious Beatles and serious George Harrison collectors as an album just to add to your collection. I really don't think you'll be pulling this out to play at a party or anything like that, that's for sure. Let's see what anything else that I've kind of missed here. But it's, you know, it's really yeah, my opinion is I don't listen to it. And the UK one sounds a little bit different than the American one. I think the UK has just a little bit sharper sound. I looked through my collection and I don't have the CD of this at all. And it's been remastered. This is also available on 180 gram. I haven't gotten that one as well on the vinyl or the CD, which the CD's been redone as well. And I think there's some extra tracks on the CD, one that was put out a few years ago. It's just a part of collecting. You know, you don't have it all at one time to show, so it's just something that I run across when I'll find it. You know, I'll pick it up and add it to my collection, but it's not anything that I really have to say, oh my gosh, you've got to buy this album. Do you need this album? Maybe not. It's not that great. It's just kind of fun to add to your collection to have. And like I said, you know, someday when I pick up the CD or the 180 gram, I'll just add it to my collection. It's not like I have to have it this afternoon to have it to be a part of this video, but it's just kind of fun to show you this album and to talk about this going into my George Harrison collection. Like I said, and there we go, there's the two different ones. But I do thank you so very much for being here. Thank you for being a part of my channel. I'm just looking back down again at my notes, and I didn't write that many notes down because I didn't want to make this a long video. So actually this is quite short, just to show 2 records. But I thank each and every one of you for being here. Hello to my new subscribers. Thank you so very much for being here. You guys are great, and you will have a lot of terrific videos that are coming up. I've got tons and tons more stuff to show you, and I've got more stuff to entertain you by, yeah, which will be great. So stay tuned, or if you want, back up and watch some of my previous videos. You missed a lot of rare collectibles and good stuff. And to my older subscribers, thank you so very much for being here. You guys are the rock of my channel. You guys are definitely awesome, and I appreciate each and every one of you being here. Thank you so very much. Comment down below. I definitely read your comments and will comment back to you and want to know what you think of this George Harrison album. So let me know what you think of this album by George Harrison. Okay? Alrighty, so I will let you go for now. And as I say on my channel, I'm out of here. Take care, everybody. See you on the next fun video.